It is playoff time here in our college football 26 dynasty following Coach Travis Ray Steelman as we are the offensive coordinator still with the Texas Longhorns as we have got a first round playoff game and we are going to be on the road after winning the SEC championship, earning our way in, and now we must continue to earn our keep. We will be at the Rose Bowl taking on UCLA Bruins in their home stadium to get this playoff run kicked off. After getting back-to-back SEC champions, faltered late in the season, but came up big when we counted, and here we are. So welcome back to the channel for those of you returning, and welcome if you are new here to Champ & Sons and all of our football content. Now, we have a couple different head coaching opportunities, and I do think it's time to start evaluating some things that we can do. We have Arkansas, so we stay in the SEC, or we have Michigan State to go to the Big Ten. And, you know, knowing this is our last run here with the Longhorns, because I think we were looking to leave really after last season, just no offer actually came that was of value. You know, this is an opportunity to really create something of our own. And so we are going to take this chance. And we are going to actually be the head coach of the Michigan State Spartans come start of next season. But if we play our cards right, that will be a long way off from here. Now we have to take on week by week, game by game, and first it is going to be the UCLA Bruins. And let's take a look at how they got to where they are, right? Being one of the top teams in the country, finishing off with the number 7 seed. It's kind of weird to see it that way for a team that went 11-1 on the season. You know, no major real wins standing out before they got into conference play, as they did take out Wisconsin, Michigan. Oregon was a shocker at 34-7, but really this team was just a top-notch team, and then they ended up losing in rivalry week to USC, and then they were able to take out Washington. So their one loss of the season is really what actually prevented them from going to the Big Ten championship. So I guess that's really why they end up with the number 7 seed in total, is the simple fact they didn't get to compete for a conference title, but they did have a conference championship type of year. Now let's take a look at some of their players. Iamale Ava, he is still at UCLA because of the game, and their season goes a lot different than in real life, and he had a pretty good year for him. But on the ground game is where we see some big things that could be a problem for our defense. At 1,400 yards, Javion Thomas, a senior running back out of Oakland, getting 10 touchdowns on the season. But the Nico comes up with 8 right behind them, but only 140 yards. So they are only 545 yards. They really only have one runner. Now, Carson Cox came up big with 4 touchdowns as well, but you can see if the defense can handle Javion Thomas, I think it's going to set our offense up just that much better kind of going forward in the future. Now, looking at some of their receivers, you know, nobody with over 1,000 yards. Rico Flores got close to it at 928, but he has 15 touchdowns. Okay, 15 touchdowns. God's at 45 receptions. 1 out of 3 catches for this kid is a touchdown. He's a junior receiver out of the North Island in California. The kid's got capability there. Now, Gilmer coming in at 6'2", 183 pounds with 3 touchdowns. And then Mikey Matthews coming up at 5'9", 181 with 7 touchdowns. So they do spread the ball around. They got some big receivers for those goal line type situations. Our defense is going to have to be on point there. As an offense, what we truly care about is dealing with guys like Cole Cogshell, getting 6 sacks on the season, coming off the edge. Same thing with Busick, having 4 sacks as well. Now, not just on the line, we have to deal with their linebacker, Cord Chisholm and Williams. You can see they're the 3.5 and 3 sacks. So they may not be blitz-heavy style of team, but they still are able to get to the quarterback when the time requires it, which kind of goes to show you what they are capable of doing in coverage, shutting down receivers that way. So maybe not something directly as a pressure sack, but more as coverage sacks that we tend to have. And here in the defensive backfield, looking at it, I mean, we're talking 8 interceptions on the season. May not seem like that much, But four defense cornerbacks and one safety are the ones who got the interception, so they definitely have a lot of coverage capabilities. And that's something we're going to have to be sure to try to be smart with instead of forcing passes. Let's be smart with it. So let's go ahead and jump into the game here, and on our opening drive, talk about not forcing a pass as we throw it to a cover during Washington. First and 10 falls incomplete. This is our opening drive of the game. 10:44 remaining here in the first quarter. We did stop UCLA to start this one off. So second and 10, Weigman in the shotgun. Hands that one off to Simon up the middle because Baxter is still beat up. Simon picks up good yardage, and that's going to make it third and 8. We're going to win that 2 just because I value all yards. Third and 8 now. Weigman from the shotgun claps his hands, has the snap. Bruins bring a blitz. It's picked up, but he tries to make a throw to Wingo on the outside, and that was just a piss-poor throw. And it's going to fall incomplete. So now we are going to sit here and punt this one away. Here, our punter boots the ball right down the middle, oddly enough, and it looks like they are going to go into, they're going to let that one bounce, and we will tap it down. So our defense does its job for the second drive in a row, and we have a short field, as you can see. Just a couple minutes later, Weigman's getting passes out to Christian Clark in the flat there on the wing and a swing pass. And he's going to pick up about 3 yards. Weigman 3 of 5 for 17 yards in total. It's been a rough go in this first quarter, to say the least. This is always going to be second and 7. Weigman in the shotgun, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers left. Simon goes in motion, has the snap. Weigman rolls out to the right, nowhere to go with it, just throws that one away. They took that, the swing pass out to Simon was well covered. May have been able to get it to him some of that space, but just didn't trust the throw. So now third and 7 from the pistol formation. Weigman has the snap in hand, rush only 4, fires over the middle, and Washington dives to make that catch. Ooh, the linebacker looked like he was just waiting for it to come to him, and if you wait for it, it ain't going to get to you. As Washington comes up with the big catch, makes it first and 10 now. From the play action, Weigman now first and 10, rolls out to the right. He had Washington wide open, tries to throw it back to him. What is he doing? And he hits the linebacker right in the chest. And that's going to be the first interception of the game. What is Weigman doing? Washington was open at the very beginning, and for some reason he chose not to throw it to the last way too late second. So we would turn that one over. Now UCLA will come back and put up a field goal on us after that. So second and 6 coming in following that field goal possession here early in the second quarter. Weigman has the snap, hands off to Simon. Makes a cut, nowhere to go with it, and he is brought down. Simon's having a tough go with 5 rushes for 14 yards so far tonight. Third and 6 is what we're looking at. As we come out in the shotgun, 5 wide set. Claps his hand, Simon goes in motion across the formation. Back behind the quarterback once again. Has the snap in hand, they rush only 4. Fires that one off, he's going to hit Wingo coming across the field, and he's got speed. And he gets brought down at the 21-yard line. No, they're going to mark him at the 22, those bums. Still, 22-yard line, big gain for a first down. It's going to be first and 10 Longhorns. So here we come out in the shotgun once again. 3 wide set. This time Livingstone is in the slot left, Lockett wide right. Comes in motion across the formation. Has the snap, RPO swing pass to Lockett, and blocking was just not there. Wingo could not block with the line. And that's only going to pick up 3 yards. And in reality, if he had been able to put a block, we're talking 7 yards. So second and 7 now from the shotgun still. Washington sent across the formation, right to left in motion. As the snap, hands off Simon going left side. Bounces off one blocker and is finally brought down after about a 5-yard gain. Simon looked to be a little hobbled on the ground. Looked like that one hurt him a little more than it should have. And he is going to come out for just a brief moment. So third and 2. Weigman from the shotgun. Has the snap in hand, hands it off to Christian Clark, who's going to get hit in the backfield, but he drags the defender all the way to the 9-yard line, and that's first and goal Longhorn. That's Christian Clark's first carry of the night. It does go for 4 yards, and it was a very tough 4 yards. Now from under center, Weigman has it, play action. Fires that one to Washington, and it gets knocked away from him. Not a very good pass. Weigman's accuracy, he seems to be a little rattled right now, and so he's not throwing the ball that well. So now second and goal, has the snap in hand. Rolls out to his right, looking for somewhere to throw it. Throws it late for Wingo, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Weigman went rolling out to the right, which gave Wingo just that much more time to come across the field. And then this looked like a couple defenders ran into each other. It really opened up the space for Wingo to make that catch. But still a good throw by Weigman, who has struggled with his accuracy in his first half. So that's going to make it a now 7-10 ball game after UCLA picks up the touchdown over on the Sunday off to Kyle Black, and he picks up about 4 yards on that one. So his first carry. 2nd and 6. Simon back in there from the shotgun. Weigman claps his hands, has the snap back, hands off left guard to Simon, and he picks up about 5 of the 6 yards needed. So 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for this Longhorn offense. Weigman under center. Changes to the play. Looks over the defense, has the snap. Pressure gets there. Play action, and he can't get the pass off. The play action actually fooled the rushers. It fooled him, and he just couldn't get the play off. And that's going to lead us to try a 60-yard field goal attempt. You got to be kidding me. Mason Shipley with the wind at his back. Boot, ball, and wide to the right. It looked like it actually had the distance. It just went wide right, and UCLA will now put up a touchdown on us. And we are trailing by 10. So here in the closing seconds of the second quarter, we drop a pass into Livingstone. He makes a good catch, and we use our first time out there. And as we find ourselves 10 points down, needing something positive to go our way offensively. Just something positive. Too much negativity happening. So 17-7 is the lead by UCLA. Weigman's got the snap, drops it over to the left side, hits Washington on the move. He's got space in front, and he steps out of bounds with 13 seconds left here in the second quarter. All the way down to the 37-yard line on the plus side of the field here. 13 seconds remaining. Weigman from the shotgun has 3 wide set here. He's got Washington on the left side of the line. Has the snap in hand. Fires that one deep over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Oh, that was a stupid pass. 11 of 18 for 124 yards so far in the first half tonight for Weigman, but that one was almost probably the dumbest one I think I've seen him play in his long career. So 8 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Weigman's got the snap. Bruins rush only 4. He steps back, fires that deep to the left side. Jump ball, and now it's going to be tipped and intercepted. Oh, God, what a horrible pass. Why did he throw that? I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand when this thought process is there. And so we go scoreless into halftime. Still trailing by 2 scores here in the third quarter. As thankfully for me, it's 17-7. We've stayed at a 10-point deficit. The defense is doing everything they can to hold on. We are not looking at anything. 2nd and 12. Weigman's got the snap, fires the left side, hits Wingo, but the defender's right there. So he's only 3 yards. This defense is swarming these receivers, making it hard to get anything, especially now from the pistol on 3rd and 9. Weigman takes off up the middle. He's got space, lowers his shoulder, and picks up 10 yards. We needed 9. He got 10. And he signals for a first down, but you can tell he's hurting a little bit. So now 1st and 10. Weigman has it. Hands it off to Simon, right guard. Nowhere really to go for him. Simon's carried the ball 10 times tonight. He's only got 29. He's averaging less than 3 yards per carry here, with his longest rush being 6 yards. This defense has been playing pretty dang top-notch, to say the least. So 2nd and 9. Weigman claps his hands, has the snap, rolls out to the right, trying to give chase, throws it up late, and it's going to be caught by Wingo. Good Lord, you got to be kidding me. Rolling out, giving Wingo that extra time to just get the little bit of body positioning that he needs to drop that one into him. and it's 1st and 10 now. So staying in the shotgun. Has the snap in hand, fires that one over to Washington, makes the catch, and he lowers his shoulder. Looks like he's diving for the first down mark. First and 10. But it picks up 9. 3 receivers here. Wagner claps his hands, has the snap, hands it off to Simon. He's got a big hole open up. Simon going for it at the 5. Brought down but at the 3-yard line. Good run by Simon in this one, as that will be his longest run of the day so far. Picking up good yardage, making it a 1st and goal to go. From the pistol now, 2 tight ends set. Has the snap, hands off Simon left side. He's got space, and Simon takes it in. Touchdown, Texas. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Back to a 1-score ball game, 17-14. After forcing the punt, here we come right back at him. Proper position to take a lead now. From the 27-yard line on the end around, little jet sweep to Wingo. It goes for a loss of 3. Not what you expect to have happen when your speedster gets that end around. Jet sweep down. So 2nd and 13 as the 3rd quarter draws near the close. Wagman's got it in his hand, fires that one late over to Wingo. He's got the edge and turns it up, but just nowhere really to go for it. So it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 27. Wagman in the shotgun. 3 receivers left. Simon's in the backfield, offset to his right side, has the snap in hand. Fires over the middle to hit Simon. He's got space, cuts it up, and gets the 1st down yardage and a little bit more. So he's all the way down to the 14-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10, Texas inside the red zone. As we are going to come out here with 3 receivers set. Has the snap, quick throw to Washington in the right flat, stiff arming his way forward, and now that's 2nd and 4. Clock here in the 3rd quarter continuing to tick away as we're in the final seconds. 5 seconds in the 3rd. I don't know if they're going to snap this one or not. They do snap it, hand it to Simon, and he gets hit and bottled up. That's why you don't snap that one. Just let it go to the end of the quarter. Let the guys reset, take a quick little water break, then get back out there ready to dominate. So this is our best opportunity here to take it. We haven't really had this chance outside of the very beginning of the game. We did have the lead at 7-3 after scoring our touchdown, but UCLA took it right back and they had it since then. But this is an opportunity for us, and we have to be able to take advantage. 15 more minutes left of football here in this 1st round playoff game. On the road from the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. Hand that one to Simon, makes a cut, takes it in. Touchdown, Texas. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The Longhorns will now lead 21-17 here on the road as we have taken the lead for the 2nd time tonight against UCLA, this time on the ground by Simon. Great little drive right there by this offense put together. Now the Bruins would come back and put up a touchdown on us because their defense could only hold them for so long, and they've done a pretty good job so far today. As we get a swing pass out to Lockett, almost avoiding the first tackle, was unable to, makes it 2nd and 7. 7 minutes do remain here in this one. We come out in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Simon in the backfield. Has the snap. Hands it off to Simon, and he's hit pretty close to immediately brought down after only gain of about 2 yards. That's going to make it 3rd and 5 from the 43. 3rd and 5. In the shotgun. He shifts the play. Claps his hands. Has the snap. And pressure comes, and he throws it late. That one's going to be intercepted. Wagman just chunked it right to the linebacker. The pressure got there, but that's ridiculous. And UCLA will score a touchdown, and now you can see our offense is struggling to do even the simple things like on the screen. Wagman, you can tell he's hurting. He's got the heart. I just don't know if he's got the ability to lead us on a comeback here. And we're going to give it our damnedest. 2nd and 12. Wagman, pressure comes again. Throws it deep down the left side. It's going to be swatted away. 50-50 ball, and Wingo could not come down with it. So 3rd and 12. Staying in the shotgun, 3 receivers set. You don't need all 12 at once. Fires it over, hits Livingston. Stiff arming guys forward, and he picks up about 5 yards to the 4th and 7. So This is a big-time play. 4th and 7 for this Longhorns offense. Coming up to the 2-minute mark, needing to put some points on the board. Weigman drops back. Pressure comes. He throws it up. What is he doing? And that's going to be intercepted. It's intercepted by the Bruins, and they come right back at us. And that's going to be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We will lose this one 21-34 as they put up the final touchdown. I mean, we didn't play all that well. And maybe that's a distraction from us leaving. Our offense just couldn't focus with the fact that we left early. We didn't leave early, but we had to accept our job. We had to accept the offer. I think it was too good to pass up. So we do lose. That season is over. I don't even get credit for the recruiting that we did during that season, so that kind of cuts me deep. But, it is what it is. So, as part of what we need to do here moving forward in the future, we are going to be with Michigan State. We need to hire a offensive coordinator. There's a couple different options, right? You have Thomas Hammock from Minnesota. Eric Moore's out of North Texas. That is interesting, but for a head coach, I don't know how he's going to become an offensive coordinator. It's just a little interesting in that realm. So, we got Gordon Childs. Not a real guy, but a fake guy. I kind of like that. See what he's offering us here. Out of Arkansas State. Yeah, I'm going to offer him. His recruiting area is Ohio, right? We're in Michigan State. We need that Ohio pipeline kind of recruiting segment. So, let's just keep that in mind. Now, defensive coordinator, Phil Parker from Iowa. They've always had a pretty damn good defense. My thing is, if I hire someone like him, I don't know if he's going to stay with us or not. I mean, he's a motivator. I'm going to go ahead and put him on. Phil Parker. Let's see if we can snag one of these coaches as we advance forward. Advance. There we go. Let's see. Boom. We got a lot of guys trying to transfer out of Michigan State. All right. Gordon Childs does accept. And let's see. Come on. Fingers crossed, folks. Fingers crossed. I see fireworks, and so does Phil Parker. All right, I'll take it. We've got our coaching staff. Now, in the next episode, we're going to be doing the off-season, our first off-season here with the Spartans, as we try to get everything ready for our new stomping grounds up to the north, up there in Michigan, here in East Lansing. So it should be an interesting one. I'm excited to see where we go from here and what we can do with the Spartans. As you see, Ohio State decided to win the national championship again over Miami. Things happen. That's just how it goes. Now, I do want to remind y'all to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. Definitely hit that bell icon so you can be notified of all the uploads we do here at Champion Sons. And guys, I will see y'all in the next episode. So as always, stay safe. And well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.